Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading for what feels like a divine feminine reading. We've got somebody who is very intuitive, somebody who understands how energy works, and I feel like they are tapping into someone that is at a distance that has a connection to them. So there's some sort of bond or love that is like traveling a pretty far distance between two people. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Happy weekend. Happy Easter if you celebrate it. We're going to dive in and get a little bit more. I feel like we need to get some of the Romance Angel Oracle cards on this and see what kind of a connection we have. Stay optimistic about your love life. For some of you, this is you knowing, you may not even know who you're connecting to. This is like your soulmate that you're pulling in, right? But I do feel like for many of you, this is somebody that you already know, you've already hugged, you know? But you're still getting to know each other. So there could still be some sort of freshness to this, you know, like someone out there, maybe you met them and you went on a date or two, and then somebody had to travel for a week, you know, like there's some sort of, I got to know you or I met you, there were some sort of, you know, sparks flying, but I didn't get to really get to know you. So I really do feel like though there's some sort of distance between the two of you. All right, let's get a few from the Tattoo Tarot. This is really beautiful energy. We have the Fool and the Empress, and it gives me vibes of like, I didn't want to go down that path, or I didn't think I was ready for that relationship, or I didn't think I could fall in love again, but you're that awesome. Like, whoever this love interest is, there's an understanding here that this is like a difficult energy to find, right? Finding somebody on your level, finding somebody who the conversation just kind of like flows, right? There's something very unique about this Empress energy. Doesn't have to be a female, but of course I did call out divine feminine at the beginning. Just keep in mind we all have feminine and masculine energy within us, but this is likely somebody who is creative. And with the Ace of Swords, this particular card from the Tattoo Tarot is about truth and clarity, but also you see a part of his brain because this is somebody who understands that truth and clarity are easier to come by when you leverage your own intuition. Intuitive feminine energy, basically. Somebody who enjoys taking risks. I feel like this is somebody who says, I'm going to do that. And people are like, you're right. And then she does it. You know, like there's something here about being bold, a little bit out there. And then this feels like a different energy. We have the Ten of Swords, somebody who feels like they ruined their own chances here, or somebody who feels like maybe there was something already in place or something already happening that prevented them from getting closer to this Empress or getting to know this Empress better. So this person's been watching from a distance. This person had an opportunity, but I feel like kind of almost like you're too good for me. Like somebody retreated or gave up. Just like I don't know how to do that. But with the Page of Swords, they couldn't stop the interest or the intrigue here. There was still a desire to get to know this Empress. wow. So first of all, we have two fours here. We have the Four of Pentacles and then the Emperor, which is the number 4 card in the Major Arcana. And the Emperor's in the reverse. There's a sense here that we have a strong masculine energy. Hello there, Miss Joanna. That equated strength and courage with stoicism or not being super expressive. Like this situation that I was presented with, the best solution for me is to hold back, to be quiet, to not speak up, which, you know, I don't know that I agree with. But to have the Emperor in the reverse clarify the Empress in the upright, it really does tell me that somebody came face to face with like their ideal person and then realized they were not strong enough. Like I don't think I'm ready for this, right? Hello, Cram. I keep wanting to ask you if you want me to call you by your real name. I want to give people the opportunity to like not have that out there if they don't want to. So that's all on you. You can decide. Oh, I love this though. Now we have the King of Swords. This King of Swords is an energy that has come up after somebody declined to pursue this love. Somebody who didn't think they were ready. But there's intelligence guiding this person. And they're getting better at listening to their intuition, even though I think at the outset, they did not have a respect. Okay, Carolyn, thank you. They did not have a respect for intuition the way they do now. I feel like, see how he's got a bunch of feathers? I feel like that really speaks to his acceptance that it's not just what you see or what you smell or what you hear, what you feel is important too. And there are things that you can pick up from your intuition, right? Hello there, hidden treasure. Oh, I bet that is good. I hope you all are having a lovely day. So, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like our masculine energy here has been working, has been trying to see life in a different way, has been trying to see if there's another opportunity here. So in other words, yes, I walked away, but if I do the work and if I become a better version of myself, will I get another opportunity to be with this person? Yes, I think you will. Yes. I don't know why my voice went out there. Maybe somebody's a little bit nervous. Oh, okay. Hello, Flora. Hello. You guys are great. Yeah. See, I don't want to like give anyone away if they like their anonymity on the interwebs. Yeah, you know, something we should prioritize, right? But Three of Cups is all about reunions. And I feel like there is, see how we have candles that are still going here? I don't know why I say still, but I feel like there is a connection that somebody expected to whittle away and disappear, but it's still there. There's still this emotional tie somehow. Nine of Swords, clarifying. Nine of Wands in the reverse and Page of Swords. And now we have the Eight of Swords. Whew. Someone feels trapped. This masculine energy is caught in a cycle where I feel like the self-talk ranges from there's no way this person's interested in you to no, there's definitely still something here and I should pursue it, right? Just an idea that like, oh, you guys are awesome. This is like, I can't get past my own negative thinking. So masculine, if you are out there resonating with this, I think what you really want to do here, or what you should probably do, is ask yourself, what other pieces of information or feelings am I shoving out in order to make room for all of this fear and anxiety? Because this fear and anxiety seems to be leading you the wrong direction or making you feel stuck, making you feel like you can't move forward. And I feel like that's undercutting your actual courage or capability. All right, let's get a few cards from the situations deck, shall we? So this emperor may have to learn that he has to move away or kind of like distance himself from some people who have had influence over him that shouldn't, or people who have had too much influence. Like, hey, you're my mom, or hey, I love you, you're my aunt. But like, I have to fold in my own experience or intuition with what advice you provide me. I can't just like live my life on your advice or on your direction, right? Like it is at the end of the day still my life. So I feel like that was a challenge this masculine energy had to address was how can I get rid of the external influence that has led me down the wrong path or been maybe a little bit overly involved, right? Hello there, Johnny. How are you doing? And now we have a surprise visit, a pop-up. What? I don't know if you guys ever hear this in your hive, but when I see this card, sometimes I hear pop-up video. I think there's going to be an opportunity for this King of Swords to tell the truth, to be honest, to communicate that there are still feelings here or an interest in getting to know each other, right? Because I don't feel like this is, we dated for a year or we lived together. This is somebody who still has a little bit of a dreamy interpretation of you, like I've seen you have a conversation or I've hugged you, maybe I've made out with you, whatever it is, but like I don't know you. I don't know what you look like when you cry. I don't know, what makes you angry. Like this person wants to know more about their love interest. Thank you, Joanna. So we have triggers motivating this King of Swords energy into action. And I feel like for some of you, this is hearing a name over and over again. It could be a town name. It doesn't have to be the Empress's name, but there's something here where people are talking, things are being said, and it's making this King of Swords feel like he has to do something. This is after the King of Swords has already been able to acknowledge that there was something that needed to change, maybe a friend that they needed to move away from, an ex they needed to end things with, whatever wasn't going right. And this is clarifying our Ace of Pentacles. So it's like somebody went through a difficult time, realized that there was something they could change to prevent that from happening again. And in order to get this second opportunity or this blessing to come back around in their life, they actually took care of business. They took the trash out, right? Wish in the reverse. I don't like to see that in the reverse. And this is underneath the Three of Cups. Oh, okay. So this masculine energy has a jealous energy in their life. This could be somebody who wants the same thing, i.e. the Empress. This could be somebody who is envious of a career, financial standing, familial support. There's a third party here that is trying to get in the way of this reunion or this love connection coming together. They have been praying and hoping like basically sending bad juju towards whoever has this opportunity with the Empress, possibly also to the Empress. This person wants to stop these two energies from coming together. Hey, that's totally fine, Johnny. No worries. All right, so with the Eight of Swords, okay, so somebody's feeling a little bit trapped here. Kind of alluded to this earlier. This masculine energy is conflicted. I feel like this is somebody who could be a little bit scientific in their approach, or a little bit like, if I don't see it, it doesn't exist. You know, like they might not believe in ghosts, for example, or might not be very religious. They want proof, right? But this person cannot deny that there's feelings that keep coming back to them. Little tugs on their heart, like, why aren't you doing anything about this thing that you want, this person that you want, this love that you want? And I feel like it's a battle in their mind. Do I do something? Do I say something? Do they have feelings for me? What would they say if I said? What's the risk if I don't do it? Will I always think about this person if I don't speak up? Yeah, I mean, it feels like this has been a while here, Mr. King of Swords. So if you're still being pulled towards this person, you know why. There's something unresolved there. Even if it isn't, we have a 10-year relationship after we have this conversation, you may not know the exact consequences or results of you finally speaking up in this situation, right? Johnny, you have good timing, because I am going to give away a free reading with the 3,000th follower. So I think I'm just above 2,900 right now. So when I get to 3,000, I'm going to post on my community a drawing, or, you know, like make a comment and then you go into a drawing. So just keep your eyes peeled for whatever posts I make. Probably for another 100 subscribers, I'm guessing it'll be about a week or two before I have that. So you can join in on that. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You do have to get to a certain point before that reunion can happen and have the results that you want, right? All right, you guys, let's get back to the tarot. I think, I think I want the beginner tarot. Let's see what else we have for you guys. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Love it, because we have the Nine of Swords in the upright here. So somebody who's been anxious or, you know, struggling to sleep about something, they're going to get some sort of help or assistance here. But I do feel like even with this little, it feels like a piece of information gets to this person. Like they find out their love interest is single, or they find out that their love interest, you know, is still curious about them. There's still this, like, there's too much risk. There's too much risk. Come on, King of Swords. Do you want to live like a boring life with no ebbs and flows? Sometimes life is a roller coaster, and that's the best part about it. Yeah, I've had lows, but I've also had great highs, you know? Like, you've got to be able to accept that some days are great and some days are not. But don't add to the lack of happiness by denying yourself something you want, you know? Like, you might as well shoot for it, right? One of my favorite Lucille Ball quotes is, I'd rather regret things that I did than regret not doing something I wanted. You know, like, whoops, did something I shouldn't have. That's fine, but at least now I know what happened when I pursued it. I feel like there's a challenge here. You have the information, you have all the things that you need, you've gotten some assistance here, some insight. Now, why aren't you pursuing it? Why are you sitting there and twiddling your thumbs and doing nothing about it? Get off your ass. Go fight for your love interest, right? Like, I don't know, watch Princess Bride, get some motivation. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. That means a lot. Hopefully we will be soon. It's definitely picking up, that's for sure. We have the Page of Wands clarifying the trigger. So there's some sort of communication or maybe even like a social media platform that is causing triggers for this person. And it's making them realize that there is absolutely distance or separation happening here, but there could be something worse than that. They could completely lose you, right? So I feel like this person is really trying to make sure they find the right time to come forward. And they may be a little bit too concerned. They may be a little obsessed with that. Temperance. Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords in the reverse. So what's stopping this person is a fear. It's fear. I mean, the card technically says weakness. I don't really want to call you weak. I don't think anybody's weak if they're alive. I don't know. There's a fear of rejection here, a fear of something actually being over. But with Temperance and Knight of Cups, this feels like the King of Swords is getting a message. It's the right time. You're the right fit. You're on the same page. It's time for you to make that offer. You see the guy with the chalice on the horse, like make the trip, make the effort, say what you want, be romantic, whatever it is, or you're going to lose it. You're not going to have the opportunity to be honest. It's a window of time where this person has this opportunity, and I feel like somebody here is trying to get into this King of Swords mind and make him feel like he needs to wait longer when he really doesn't. So King of Swords, be careful who is guiding you or giving you advice in terms of when to come forward, because I feel like they're not on your side or not necessarily rooting for you to get what you want here. Death in the reverse, unfinished business. This is not over yet. But this King of Swords, you gotta get over the past. You have to let go of what happened that wasn't the right move. Like you made the wrong choice. You feel like you should have seen things faster. You should have seen that this was the Empress or that somebody wasn't the Empress, you know, like you gotta forgive yourself. It's in the past, sunk cost. It's done. Move forward. Hello, Delphinia. How are you doing? Hello, Diana. Welcome. Did I miss anyone? I don't think so. And of course, we've got somebody who feels like if I had done something different, I might have ended up with the Empress, but I did something wrong here. Said something that I didn't mean to say, or didn't say something that I needed to say, or both. But now this person has put in the work. This person has done what they needed to do in order to get into a better situation or frame of mind. We've got the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Wands. King of Swords, I feel like there's something here you need to just make a decision on. Yes, you have a choice to make, and it feels like a really difficult choice, but make it. Rely or like have faith on if this is meant to be, things will work out for you, right? Like you have passion and motivation and curiosity and you want to do this, but you're too logical about the strategic approach here. The more important thing for you is to focus on how to accurately or respectfully communicate your feelings, right? That's the big question mark here. The like, what do we do in terms of timing? You need to be a little bit less rigid on that. Like, does it feel right to you? Shit, you know, maybe King of Swords, what you need to do is get a pendulum. If you don't have a pendulum, figure out how to make that work. because it's a little bit different for everyone. But when you have figured out when it's telling you yes or no, ask, is today the right day? Is next week the right week? Whatever it is, but you're getting messages. You just need to pay attention to them. I feel like you're running out of time though. Emperor in the reverse. There's that word weakness again. I don't like to call you weak, but this is out of character for you. You are generally more courageous or able to lead, and I want you to take that energy that you have for other things and apply it to this situation because you should be able to stand up for yourself in this situation, right? We have the moon coming out for our lovely moon goddess. The moon is telling me there's something here that is unexpected. You're relying too much on your fear, or you're letting your fear guide you. You need to like stomp that bitch out and just be like, here's what I'm doing. I know it's scary, but I'm going to do it anyways. You guys, I've done plenty of things where I was like, what did I get myself into? Like as a high schooler, I think I was 17, I signed up to sing in front of the entire high school body. And as I was about to like sing my first note, across the gym, there's like, I don't know, maybe 700 students. Across the gym, my friend walks in a little bit tardy, lets the gym door slam real loud and goes, "Woo, go Carmen!" And I was like, shit. You know, like things can be really crazy. Things can be uncomfortable. You can feel like you're not in, you know, a situation where you know how to control everything, but that's part of life. Part of life is getting used to those things and pushing through anyways. Did that, you know, distraction cause me to sing poorly? Nah, I sang it like a badass, okay? I figured that shit out. And you can do that too, right? There's something here about self-talk. You've got to talk yourself into the confidence that you need, because I do feel like this reading is for somebody who has good news on the other end of that declaration or conversation. All right, we will continue with the Rider-Waite. What else do we have for the Divine Feminine and the King of Swords? I'm waiting to see that Emperor come out in the upright. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, it may help to motivate you, and I'm talking to the King of Swords here. This person that you're interested in, that you believe is your person, they have received some bad news or they have gone through a difficult situation. They are able to take care of themselves in this difficult time, but you know, probably as much as I do, that having somebody that they can rely on or somebody who's amazing just to hug would probably be good. So I'm not saying our Empress is down and out, not happy, but that loving energy is missing to some degree for this Empress slash Queen of Pentacles, and you're moving towards her is a good thing. We have the Fool coming out again. Remember, that was the first card that came out. The Fool is all about taking chances, trying something new, being a little bit adventurous. It feels like it's your time, right? Like Three of Pentacles. Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's really nice to see the Eight of Swords in the reverse. I feel like So we have the Eight of Swords in the upright over here. So we have a change of heart here. Somebody realizing they are not stuck. Somebody realizing they're more in control or more aware of what's going on than maybe they initially thought. Are we going to see that Emperor in the upright? We have Temperance in the reverse. This is coming across to me like our masculine energy is realizing that being this Emperor in the reverse, or sitting down when they want to stand up, being quiet when they want to say something, is not going to get them what they want. If they want to create stability or get, you know, to that next place, they have to find a way to change things. They have to find a way to stand up for themselves, to speak what they need to say, right? To make that love offer. There may be an apology here as well. This person may feel like they should have communicated with you sooner, and they may, tell you that. All right, we're going to grab a few cards from the Golden Lenormand. I just looked at the clock. It's 12:22. Oh, you lucky little devils. Look what I pulled. I was just joking. I think it was Tiana that said something. And I was like, oh, you haven't even seen me do the whip yet. So I'm going to do it. I'm sorry if you guys have already seen it. The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, please, not the whip. The whip. No, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. All right, sorry guys. Back to the reading. So we have somebody who feels like they have been stuck in a situation where they were punished. This feels to me like a family situation that was difficult to extract oneself from, an influence or a meddlesome kind of mother, father, brother, sister. Somebody in the house was controlling. Somebody felt controlled by a mortgage or a living situation. So this, I feel like it was the King of Swords, had to free himself from a situation where they didn't feel like they could make their own decisions, or that it was like a really big effort to dig themselves out of this situation. So we have, let's put that back actually. We have the coffin and the tree. Whoever this influence is, they were not good for the King of Swords' mental health. There was a regression or a setback, a feeling that I wasn't where I was supposed to be because somebody didn't help me believe in myself, because somebody was trying to make me feel like I couldn't do what I wanted to do or what I set out to do. There was trouble. Hi there, Tiana. I just mentioned you because I just did the whip. So you probably need to, if you're coming in live, you probably need to rewind just a little bit. All right, so I think we need the Hidden Truth Oracle. I left when I saw you as somebody. I feel like there's a misunderstanding here. I feel like the King of Swords energy has a faulty or like an untruthful perception here about the Empress and who she is with or was with. I want you. There's definitely emotions here, you guys, and I don't feel like it's just a physical desire, right? I totally agree with that, Christina. I'm glad you feel that way. But yeah, the whole damn clown is always my favorite. I should make a deck of cards and make that be a card. Congratulations, you are dating the whole damn clown. Not just half. That's the whole one. I couldn't let you get close to me. You guys, this card breaks my heart. This card always makes me feel like we're dealing with somebody who is terrified that if someone they care about sees the real them, they will no longer care about them. This card screams to me, you are loved. You are who you were supposed to be. You have to forgive yourself and you have to be, you know, your biggest supporter, right? I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, you know, every other year. But we all have to be able to appreciate the ebb and flow of our journey, right? Like maybe I took a step back last week, but I'm going to take 3 steps forward this week. You watch me, right? Thanks. I'm glad, Christina. So I just want to like give a big old hug to that King of Swords out there. Like, forgive yourself. Water under the bridge, right? Move forward. What can we do to make tomorrow better? What can we do to make next year better? You got to do something here because you're still thinking about this person. I feel like I can see somebody reading through a text message thread, like chuckling over the jokes that were made weeks or months ago, thinking about how they could have handled a situation better. Like, oh, if I could just take that back and not say that and instead say, I'm hurt and I'm scared because I don't know if I want to let somebody in, but I do have feelings for you, you know? Like, you're replaying the conversations because there's more to say. There's more that you need to say. I am afraid to contact you. Well, master of the obvious here. I think we all already knew this. Yeah, I know you're totally scared to contact the Empress. That's okay. The Empress can be a little intimidating, you know? Like, look at her. She's like super fly. Speaks to animals and has a bunch of flowers around her. She's gorgeous, whatever it is. But like, there's got to be a way that you could help yourself work through that fear, right? Like, the only way I get what I want is if I speak up for what I want. And even though I might be like shaking in my shoes when I talk to somebody, you got to spit that out, right? So, yes, fear is something that grips all of us at some point. But what really helps you turn that Emperor card into the Emperor in the upright instead of reverse is when you say, yeah, I'm scared, but I'm going to do it anyways. What do I have to lose if I've already lost this person anyways, right? So yeah, just do the damn thing, right? There's obviously a strong connection here. All right, let's get just a few more. We'll go with the Everyday Tarot. And then I still haven't eaten yet, so I have to go eat. So that's next on the agenda. All right, we have the Six of Pentacles. Somebody wants to make things right. And they want you, but they also like want to be with you, right? Like, I want to be in a relationship, right? This person has worked through a fear of relationships. I feel like they have a better understanding now what went wrong in the past. Judgment in the reverse. They know that part of the issue was their own understanding of their emotions and how they communicate them, as well as how they choose or who they choose, right? Like, what can I do to be more discerning and more selective so that I let in people who are actively healing or invested in that healing, right? There's already been, in this situation, an opportunity that has come and gone for this King of Swords, to be honest. He did not have the courage. And you know what? You got to pick yourself up and brush yourself off, because it does look like there's another opportunity here, but it might be the only one you have left. Like, I do feel like there was a sense of loss in the recent history. Like, I could have done this, but I didn't. So there's a decision approaching this masculine energy. Do you want to speak up, or do you want to forever hold your peace? And I feel like he's making that decision right now. I don't have enough information. I don't know what the result's going to be. I don't know what I'm going to do. You don't have to predict the future to make your life what you want it to be. So yeah, I definitely feel like this masculine energy is in need of a little bit of reassurance, encouragement. It's like I've been able to, Six of Cups in the reverse, I've been able to walk away from something in my past because I knew that wasn't me. That wasn't enough for me anymore. I've grown too much to be satisfied with a mediocre codependent relationship. I want that real shit. I want that, like, you know me in and out, you know my worst fears, you know what I don't like about myself, but you still love me. Like, that's what this person's ready for, but they have to actually make the move for it, right? Four of Wands in the reverse. This person may have grown up in a broken home or amidst a difficult relationship. Thank you, Tiana. In terms of not having a good example of good love, healthy love, a non-toxic relationship. What does that look like? This person may still have questions about that, right? You guys are awesome. Yes, definitely warriors. I'm gonna have to create a t-shirt or something. All right. Dang, it really feels like spirit's coming down hard on this King of Swords person. Like, you have what you need. You're a smart person. Like, you can do this. You just need to speak up, right? But spirit's like, yo, if you keep this to yourself, see how she's got that pentacle and she's like, no, it's mine. If you keep this to yourself, you will regret it. You will consider this a major loss in your life. Like, this is a story about the one that got away and you have another opportunity. Are you going to do something with it, or are you going to squander it? Are you going to, like, oh, that would have been nice. I just don't have the cojones. Yeah, no balls. Sorry. I can be a little snarky at times, but I have a lot of respect for you. I know you can do what you need to do. And I think we just need a little bit from this guy right here. I think it's just a matter of taking that leap of faith, right? It's probably what people who jump out of a plane feel. I don't know if I want. Okay, fine. That's what I'm here for, right? Like, you are here to grow emotionally and be a better person, right? Totally read that wrong. Chickens are tasty. Hi there, Nancy. How are you doing? We have be careful and avoid a loss. Was that not what I just said with the last two cards? You are looking at losing a very important person to you if you don't speak up. So speak up, damn it. Number 22 could be important for you. Do not let talk or jealous persons bother you. We already talked about that. There's somebody here who would maybe be very envious if you got what you want. Tough titties. Ain't for you, ain't for you. If it's for me, you better be damn sure I'm not going to not have it because you want it. It's my oatmeal cream pie. It's not my fault you didn't bring dessert. This is meant for you, but if it isn't meant for somebody who also wants it, that's not your problem. Just don't be a dick about it. You don't have to brag about it, right? Thank you, Diana. All right, one more for you guys. Wow, you are just like, psh, psh, psh. Like, can you feel spirit like slapping you with their white glove? Carry through with your plans. You already have your plans together. You already know what you want. What are you waiting for? I think there's like a, what the hell's her name? I think there's a Gwen Stefani song. What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting for? Like, spirit is like frustrated with you, King of Swords. Get off your ass and go tell someone you love them. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go eat some food and hang out with my kitty cat. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next reading.